Well, we apologize for that break. We wanted to bring you highlights of Bayern Munich and Manchester City, the 1-0 win yesterday in the UEFA Champions League. And somehow we had to bring you last year when David Moyes and Manchester United went to Bayern Munich and lost by 3-1. We apologize for that, and we didn't mean to spite Manchester United fans. We will try later on the show to try to get you the correct one. That's Bayern. It was 1-0 win over Man City yesterday. But let's move away from the Champions League and quickly introduce to you my guest on Sports Tonight. Samson Adamu has joined us now on Sports Tonight. Samson, good to have you join us on Sports Tonight again.
Thank you.
Anytime you come around, it's time for Copa Lagos.
It's time for Copa Lagos.
So it's time for Copa Lagos again?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but let's go straight to the business. Last year, when you came on the show and you spoke about Copa Lagos 2013, and you were looking into what we'll be seeing this year, you said there will be a lot of different things that you'll bring to 2014. Yes. Tell us about them.
And so what we've planned this year, which is a groundbreaking year for Copa Lagos, we've increased the number of teams from 4 teams to 8 teams now.
So we're having 8 teams.
8 teams now,
okay.
And now we've introduced the clubs. The clubs that will be playing in beach soccer. Now, so we managed to get a very special club in terms of football. We managed to secure FC Barcelona beach soccer team that will be coming, and they'll be competing against the top 3 football clubs in Nigeria, which we've been speaking to stationary stores, as you have seen. They're part of them, and we're going to reveal 2 other clubs in coming years. But they've actually formed the beach soccer teams, so now the clubs are beginning to have professional beach soccer teams, which is what we're driving out, and it's the result of been able to achieve in the past 3 years. Is tremendous. Some countries are just starting to do this after like 15 years, but in 3 years what we've been achieving, it's fantastic.
So this year we're going to be having countries, and we're going to be having clubs.
Yes, exactly. So Barcelona will play an FC Barcelona Challenge, sort of a promotional game, and we're playing each day of Copa Lagos. The first games will be the national clubs.
All right. So every day, you say it's now 8 teams. Are we having the same number of days?
Yes, 3 days. So you have
more games.
Exactly. More games, and so you expect action packed from the clubs and national teams as well.
You've told us about the club coming. Barcelona is coming. Stationary stores will be there.
Yes.
What about the countries?
The countries, so we have Super Sand Eagles, like defending champions, unbeaten. And we have Switzerland. Switzerland is
the emerging force in beach soccer.
The emerging force, they're the first team to qualify for the Beach Soccer World Cup now in Europe. And European competition is kind of bigger than the World Cup even, because they have more teams. So they have pretty much one of the biggest squads in beach soccer. And we have Cote d'Ivoire as well. So we're trying to go a bit more local content, meaning Africa. So we have a final team, which is a surprise, which we're going to unveil later on. Yes.
Look at the past few years of having Copa Lagos. What challenges have you had putting all of this together year in, year out?
The challenges we've had have been good challenges, and the challenges have pushed us to look for innovative ways, to look for better ways of making the event more appealing to people, and which is why we've thought about the clubs bit, and it's also paving the way for a club, like for a league in Nigeria, which is something that it's been Lagos State. They have a league running. There's a national league as well being planned running. So what we're doing is basically just laying the foundation and seeing what it could be, what the league could be in Nigeria. So the challenges have been good challenges, and looking for innovative ways to go. And also, we're glad that at least we have good sponsors that are backing us now. The event is going from strength to strength every year.
And of course, a lot of young guys will always talk about the beautiful people you bring from Brazil, the cheerleaders and all of that. But let's leave that on one side. The plan to have a structure for a league, how challenging has that been? Because we still have a lot of issues to sort out in terms of how we even run the traditional football games and the league structure. Is that also a challenge for you while putting together structures for beach soccer league?
It's not, because what we've done is that we've taken best practices from different leagues around the world, and we've taken also lessons from the Nigerian league. And beach soccer, as you know, it's a bit easier to run. And what you would think normally that Copa Lagos should be very difficult in organizing, which it is on so many aspects, but also it's been run for 3 years. I've been recommended for it, that it's been run very well and fantastic. So we've had experience from that. I mean, the CEO of FIFA Beach Soccer mentioned it, and he said it that Copa Lagos is top 5 of the global beach soccer events, and we're going against...
So this is top 5 in the world?
Yes, top 5 in the world, and we're going against events in Brazil that have been running for like 25 years, in Portugal that have been running for like 20 years. Yes, so for us to be able to achieve this in 3 years means we know what we're doing, we're going in the right direction, and we basically looked at different leagues around the world, and we're working with the Lagos State Beach Soccer League and the national one as well, which is organized by Sports Solution.
How encouraging has it been for you, the kind of attention, the kind of followership that this competition has continued to garner year in, year out? How encouraging has it been for you in terms of people who come to be a part of it, and in terms of the corporate support that I've also enjoyed?
It's been, it's been overwhelming because, in the past, you talk to people about Copa Lagos, maybe 1 or 2 people in Lagos know Copa Lagos, but now you're talking to...
His household now?
His household is getting to be part of the Nigerian sports calendar. So 1 in every 5 person you talk to in Lagos knows Copa Lagos. They're looking forward to it. I've not had one negative comment about the competition itself, about the game itself. Maybe few challenges here and there because of resources that we're trying to get, but so far what we've been able to achieve is something that drives us every year to continue what we're doing.
Tell us about the logistics, the dates for the events this year. How do we go about it? Those who want tickets, those who want to pay part of it. I know the venue is still the same.
The venue is still the same.
But the dates always differ a little bit from year to year. So tell us about it. Are they the same dates?
Actually, the dates have remained, and we've tried to keep it.
The dates to the same time?
To keep the second weekend in December, so the weekend before Christmas. So we'll be doing it. So this year,
the last weekend before Christmas.
Yes, exactly. So it's 12th to 14th of December at Eco Atlantic, and it's the normal location. And we've had good partnership with Eco Atlantic themselves. And we go in, they see the value also in the event, so we're going to have it there again this year. And in terms of ticket prices, it's going to be, we have more games and we bring in more value. But
so the ticket prices will go up a little?
No, that's the good thing. It's a Christmas gift that we give to everybody. Ticket price does not change, it remains the same. Yeah.
All right, so for the same price, you're able to watch 2 games? 2 games,
so you're able to watch the clubs. You're supposed to come and cheer, supposed to encourage people to come and cheer their club. So all the Flaming fans, we expect them to come out and cheer for Flaming, like what you used to see before at Teslim Balogun and this other stadium.
And as usual, music and sports?
Exactly.
A good mix?
Good mix.
Which artists are you bringing this time?
The Brazilian girls you're talking about.
The cheerleaders?
The cheerleaders. Which
bring color to the event?
Bring a lot of color to the event. And we have a concert as well, 3-day concert, so we expect about 15 or thereabout artists that will be coming to perform, and there's a fashion show also. We have a very good nightclub.
It's not just football, 2 games a day. There will also be music, there will also be fashion and a whole lot.
Like we say, Copa League is much more than football. It's a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle we expect to see people like you in your shorts and coming to party also on the beach.
All right, I've missed out on every edition, but this year I must try to be there.
Like you say every year, and you don't show
no, but this year is going to be different. Okay. I'll try to be there this year.
Okay.
All right, Samson. Thank you so much for... Any other thing you want to add before we release you on the show tonight?
No, thank you. Thank you. It's always a pleasure being here. And thank you to see you once a year.
But I promise this year I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll try to make it this year. Maybe play part of the games that you organize between sportsmen.
And yes, exactly. So maybe from that you can get national award.
National honor.
National honor too.
All right, thank you, Samson. Samson is the organizer of Copa Lagos and is entering the fourth year in 2014. Keep up the good job, Samson. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.